Alright, y'all. I'ma tell y'all the story of the most decadent nightclub in history of the world. I'm talking about Studio 54. Y'all ready? Alright. Here we go. Once upon a time in New York City in the late 70s, there was a club so litty. You had to be a 10 just to get into the door. And if you were famous, they were begging you for more. Imagine models, drag queens, celebrities. The music, the lights, the energy. You had to be there to really understand. It was like the disco Neverland. If you weren't there, you weren't alive. You wouldn't know. You had to survive. If you weren't there, you weren't alive. You wouldn't know. You had to survive. In 1977, it was just an old theater till Schrager and Rubell made a leader of the nightclub scene in New York City. And on opening night, everybody wanted to see it every night. A long line to get in with beautiful people, that's where it begins. The crowd was like a fever dream. To get into the club was the ultimate scheme. If you weren't there, you weren't alive. You wouldn't know. You had to survive. If you weren't there, you weren't alive. You wouldn't know. You had to survive. In 1980, the feds took it down because they found money in the walls of the lounge. And they did some time for tax evasion. And now they closed down the Studio 54 station. Now it's just a shell of what it was, a disco ghost in a world full of buzz. But when the memories come back to life, you can almost see the strobe lights.